back again to this public speaking series. Now today, Teacher Atira will teach you one new tip about public speaking. Do you know that every public speaker has a very important tool to make their public speaking great? You know what it is? It's your hands. Now today we are going to learn about hand gestures. Now, hand gestures are very important when you do your public speaking because they assist you when you are making your speech. But how do you actually use your hands to make your speech better? Well, today, teacher will teach you two very interesting tips on how to use your hands to make sure that your speech is better. The first tip is you can use your hands to express a certain words in your speech. You can use your hands to express pronouns, sizes, numbers, and you can use them to express your feelings. For example, if I were to say 2, I can hold my hand to make the number 2. If I were to say that I am happy, then I can use my hand to show that I am happy. The next tip is how to use your palms. Now, if you open up your palms, then it shows that you are showing trust and openness to the crowd. But if you put your palm down, it shows that you are talking about a serious subject. But if you use your fingers to point at people, then that will be considered rude. So you must avoid pointing your fingers at the crowd so you don't be considered rude. Before we move on to the next activity, here are some few tips that you can use when you are using hand gestures. Make sure that your hand gestures are within a strike zone. The strike zone is a small box that I'm showing right now. Make sure that your hands are not too much out of the box or too little inside the box. Another tip is, when you are addressing your audience, make sure to use an open palm instead of pointing fingers at the audience. Last but not least, make sure you avoid spider hands. Now, spider hands are very common among public speakers. What are spider hands? Spider hands are something that I'm doing right now. It's usually hold like this and very low out of the strike zone. So make sure you avoid doing these things and make sure that you are mindful of your strike zone. Alright everyone, now it's time for our activity. For this activity, you are required to tell a story. Now, the story will be given to you on the screen after this. But before you start, you have to be mindful of these rules. When you see words that are in red color, you have to use your right hand. When you see words that are in blue color, you have to use your left hand. When you see words that are in purple, you have to use both of your hands. And lastly, when you see words that are black in color, you have to put your hands down. Okay? Now, you may pause this video when the text for the story is shown on the screen and you have 30 seconds to do this exercise. Ready, set, go!
Time's up!
Alright, good job everyone! Now, I would like to remind you that hand gestures are very important in public speaking. And I hope that you use all the activities that are given to you today. Now remember, like I always say, practice makes perfect. So please practice all the tips that you've learned about hand gestures today. And that's all for today guys. I hope we can meet again next time. Bye!